going to talk about today? I think I need to cross the bridge on this jib jab thing. That's what they could like to call it. First off the bat, I want to tell you that I'm not having it. And the reason why I'm not having it is because I don't want an experimental drug being put inside me. Lots of people who have had the AstraZeneca jib jab have had blood clots and died as a result. So if you doubt anything that I'm saying, just go to kbewley.com and then click on the More Details tab, which is a little blue tab in the C on my front page, and then you'll see lots of research reports, websites where people are gathering together and showing that they are supporting each other. So don't feel as though you're alone if you're like me. If you want to have the jab, it's up to you entirely. It's your decision, it's your body, you do what you wish with it. But this is my decision, okay. With regards to the passports, I'm just going to have to survive, or learn to survive, while they figure this one out, because I'm not having it. And if push comes to shove, and they actually do put us into this Chinese kind of society, whereby you go to re-education camps, first of all, which is where they'll probably send me. And then if you don't conform after that, then you go to the, what they call work camps, where they work you till you die, basically. And if you have a good body and good organs in your body, then they sell the organs off to the highest bidder. And then some people have even been put into, had their organs taken away from them, and then just before they even die, they're put into the ovens to incinerate them, so you'll never find them. Now, if you think that that's never going to come to this country, think of what we've been through the past year. Think of how people have been so easily led, easily conformed to the requirements. There is a growing backlash right now, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't come to bullets firing in the streets, because right now they've achieved all of this without a bullet being fired. And that's wonderful for them, and scary for the rest of us, because a lot of people have committed suicide, a lot of people are suffering anxiety, a lot of people are suffering an awful lot of fear because they've been isolated from everybody. And it's okay if you're living in a big 3-4 bedroomed house with lots of grounds around you, it's fine. But if you're living in a little flat with a man who beats you or sexually abuses you, or if you're living in a van like me who's got nowhere to go, no home to go to, then, you're basically fucked. So don't think that because you're receiving the furlough payments that you're okay, because at the end of the day, if you keep saying yes, 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 keep conforming, keep following what this government is telling you to do, your children will have no freedom whatsoever. Think of what your grandfathers did for you, or even your great-grandfathers. Think of what they did for you. You're not being asked to do that. You're not being asked to sit in a muddy ditch for weeks on end, climb up a ladder when the whistle blows, and then walk into a hail of bullets. And then if you don't do that, you'll get shot anyway by your own side. You're not being asked to do that. All you're being asked to do is to not do something. Sit at home and watch the telly. Wait this out. I did say at the beginning of this thing that once the government take any kind of control over you, they will not give it back. They will keep taking and taking and taking, and they will push it and push it and push it until you finally snap, and then it'll be too late, because you'll be in the internment camps. You'll have a society like the Chinese have, or even the Russians. Have you been to Russia? There's 2-tier society there. The very, very mega rich, who can jot around the world, and they're buying up all our land. Have you noticed that? They bought up London to start with, and now they're buying up the rest of the land. I'm not saying that it's, the whole of the Russian nation, because there are people in Russia who are so dirt poor. They've, just as we have been queuing for bread, basically. Queuing for toilet rolls here, I know, but they're queuing to eat. And they have rations. It looks okay in Moscow, doesn't it? It looks like a normal street. But you go down to the countryside regions, pockets of people are living in dire conditions. And the same's happening in China. If I could go anywhere in the world, it would be to Nepal. I love those people. Very honourable, strong, faithful, kind. They love their families. They support one another. I know so much about them because I learned a little bit of their language, just a little bit. And I worked with them for 10 years. Very good men and women. Beautiful women. Such lovely women. I don't fancy them, I just acknowledge that they are lovely. But please consider this. If you are thinking of having the jab because you want this passport in order to work or buy stuff, think what the end result will be. It won't just be to buy stuff that are non-essentials. They'll eventually make it for food, and then they'll eventually make it for your bank accounts. They will, if you let them. I love this world, I do, and I love the people in it, because the vast majority of them are really good and helpful. We just have to work together and be brave and be strong and say no. No more. Not pushing us anymore. But that's my thoughts anyway. You have yours, and you're entitled to yours, and I'm entitled to mine. And I have been having quite a few nasty little comments shoved my way on my vlogs. But you know what? It doesn't matter. They can think what they like, say what they like. But anybody who is nasty to me, I just block them. Because I can't be bothered anymore with that kind of thing, that kind of attitude. So think twice. If you are following me and you enjoy these vlogs, then great, okay. But if you don't enjoy them, just unsubscribe. Don't have to say anything nasty. Just go away. I'm not forcing you to watch them. It's your time. You do what you want with it. So, made a cup of tea. Stated my opinions. My view of the world. And if you want to follow that and be strong with me, then great. Do that. If you don't worry. Just go your own way. But do the research. Don't just follow what the government are telling you. Because they are liars, thieves, greedy, mean people. And they're not in charge. Big business is in charge. Big pharma, big banks. And they're the ones who are telling the government what to do. Because they're paying them. Yeah, I think that's a bit too dark. Yeah. Ruined it. But anyway. Enjoy your life. Live in the moment. Live day to day. And don't worry about anything. Don't fear. If you don't want to put your mask on, you don't want to have this vax, just say no. If you keep getting text messages from the doctor's surgery, phone them up. tell them to stop it. I did. I'm very polite about it. Didn't have to be scared.